Hi, boys and girls. Well, I'm back again to read another story, but today you're not going to see my face. You're just going to enjoy these beautiful illustrations. The name of the book, it says right here, Whose Nest? With a question mark. On every page, we're going to ask that question. So let's find out what animals do make nests. This is illustrated by Guy Troughton, and they are beautiful illustrations, so really look closely. Here we go. Whose nest? There it is. I'm going to show you the picture and then read the words. I weave my secret nest with bark from the honeysuckle tree. This oval hideaway keeps my babies warm. At night, I nibble sweet berries and gnaw on hazelnuts. Who am I? There's another question. And whose nest? Wow, I'm going to open up. I forgot to tell you, there are flaps in this one, so enjoy the little surprise. Oh my, that nest belonged to a dormouse. He says, I climb branches and balance on brambles and balance on branches, and soon I will take a long winter's nap right in there. Very cool. Next one, take a look at this one. Wow, very different from the last nest. I build my sturdy nest with strong sticks and soft mosses. This huge home sways on the branches of the tallest trees, rocking my chicks to sleep. Who am I? And whose nest? Let's open it up and see. Oh. I am an eagle. I soar and swoop above the treetops and over the land, and each year I make my nest bigger. This is the bird who could make a nest that's 10 feet wide and weighs 2,000 pounds. Believe it or not, that is true. The next one, take a look at that. I form my nest with soft, sticky foam. It hangs on a log or a branch. This bubbly nest lets my tadpoles grow. Soon they will hatch and splash in the water. Who am I? I think tadpoles, that was a good hint. Can anybody guess? Yes, it is a frog, a tree frog. I climb up the trunks and I perch on lofty boughs. At night, I look for insects to eat. He looks like he's ready to stick his tongue out and get a little bug to eat. Next one. Oops, here we go. Whose nest? I lay hundreds of eggs on colorful coral. This watery nest is hidden from harm, hidden from hungry hunters and whooshing water. Who am I? Oh, I think you might be able to guess this one from a movie. Let's see. Looks like, oh my gosh, it looks like Nemo. I am a clownfish, he says. I flit and float through the tickly tentacles of an anemone. Swimming on the reef, we are safe. Okay, I'm going to keep going. My pages won't stay down. Next one, take a look at that. Lots of wrapped around shredded leaves and maybe a few sticks like we talked about. I nestle into tall grass and cushion my nest with fluffy fur and cuddly leaves. This snuggly bed blankets my babies while I munch on sweet, crisp clovers. Who am I? Oh, who would munch on clovers? You might be surprised. Let's see. Open it up. Who would have thought? I am a rabbit. I hop, hop, hop across the soft sun-soaked grass, and if it rains, I nuzzle in a warm, dry burrow. Yeah, I don't usually think of rabbits in nests like that, so I was surprised. Okay, this one's going to be a big surprise. I tunnel in a deep, dark earth to make my sheltered home. Whoops, boys and girls, I'm going to leave it as is. I dropped the phone. I tunnel in a deep, dark earth to make my sheltered home. This den of waxy cups is built quietly below the bustling garden. Who am I? And everybody read it together. Whose nest? Look at these. Very unusual than any other nest that we have seen so far. But take a look. It says, I am a bumblebee. I bounce and buzz from flower to flower. When winter comes, I hide from the snow and cold. Now, I always think of a big beehive, but I've actually never seen the bumblebees' nests look quite like this. Gorgeous illustration. Okay, I'm going to show you this one first. Wonder where that is and whose nest it is. The clue says, I dig through dry, dusty dirt for the perfect place to lay my eggs. This hushed hole is cozy and moist, and here my eggs will be snug until they hatch. Who am I? Now, I know I had one guess when I read this book for the first time, and I was wrong. Wonder what your guess was. Let's see. I am a gecko. I slink and search for food beneath the stars, but when the sun shines, I will curl up to take a snooze. I thought it was snake, but you know what? It's somebody who slithers around. A gecko. All right, we are almost done. Okay, look at this one. This is the page that was on the front of the book. The clue for whose nest it is says, I tuck away my tiny nest. It is soft and made with moss and feathers. This little haven can barely be seen in a tree. Perfectly perched, it will not topple in the wind or a storm. Who am I? Now I'm going to give you a hint. This illustration looks a little big on the book, but imagine it very small. Now open it up. Oh, there's a hint right there. It is a hummingbird. Wow. He says, I swiftly sail, searching for sweet nectar to sip in the summer. I fly away when autumn chills the air. He's got a very small nest. You know, he's the smallest bird in the world, so he doesn't need a big one. Well, boys and girls, that is the end of the book. No more. But I wonder if you could even look around your home, look out in the trees, and see if you see a nest up in the tree, or if there might be a bunny hiding with her babies somewhere in your yard. Just go on a little nature walk or nature adventure. Thanks for sharing the book with me, even though I dropped my phone. All right, boys and girls, bye-bye.